Okay, I think we're back. Oh, let me drop the link for everybody that maybe didn't get. Oh shoot, didn't get transferred over. I almost ended this live stream by accident, bro. Hey, everybody, good morning. Welcome. There's going to be a press conference on this situation that took place over the last couple of days, and we were here covering it last night. We had I think we had 6,000 plus people here last night. This is a picture of the man that was arrested. His name is Michael Sparks. He is, let me get his age here real quick. He is 62 years old. And for those that missed the story, there was this elderly couple, Stephanie and Daniel. I mean, I could probably just play a clip for you guys. I think there's a clip I could play. Let me get it from ABC. Do a little clip before the presser starts if we have time.
Using the investigation for a missing couple in Redlands, we've now learned a man was arrested after a SWAT operation was conducted yesterday.
Eyewitness News reporter Jaysha Patel live in Redlands with the latest update. What's the latest, Jaysha?
John and Rachel, we literally just learned minutes ago that the suspect and person of interest connected to the disappearance of Stephanie and Dan Menard was arrested last night behind me here on this road. Now, that suspect's name is 62-year-old Michael Sparks. Again, he was arrested here for murder last night. And
so you hear that? Arrested for murder. Okay. And for the people that don't know, did I get notifications? Did everybody get transferred over? For the people that don't know, this elderly couple, their cell phones were found inside the house. The woman's cane was found inside the house, and she uses that cane all the time. And the vehicle is found somewhere outside of the property without them. I think with the keys in the car. It's really strange. And apparently their neighbor was arrested for murder. They literally tore this house down. We were live streaming it. It was crazy.
yesterday, Air 7 was overhead as SWAT tore apart Sparks' home. Take a look.
More and more heaps of basically garbage. This is a definite hoarding situation, and basically put holes inside of this neighbor's house as they continue to search for evidence.
You can see there law enforcement moving in yesterday with guns drawn and an armored vehicle ripping that home apart. 73-year-old Stephanie Menard, her 79-year-old husband Dan, and their dog Cuddles were last seen on Saturday. Now, their vehicle was abandoned down the road from their home, which is located here at a nudist ranch called Olive Dell Ranch, and a friend reported them missing. On Thursday, police said they got a tip that the person involved in the Menards' disappearance lived right next door to them, and law enforcement tried to contact that person of interest. Again, we just learned that that's Michael Sparks. They had tried to contact him several times before getting a search warrant and then moving in on his home.
I pass that area twice a day in my car going to and from work, and then I hop in my golf cart after work and go down below and get my mail or go talk to friends. So I passed that area all the time. But you know, he's just very soft-spoken and probably be very the last.
That's the thing. So, and for those that missed it, I got a call last night from somebody that had been there multiple times and grew up in that nudist ranch, and her parents was used to manage that nudist ranch, and then there was these people that came and took over, and things had changed after they took over.
Person that you would think would
I'm gonna
do
clip it for you guys
like
later for the people that missed that call.
Now, one neighbor described Sparks as a soft-spoken gentleman and the last person that you would think would possibly do something like this. The Menards' friends are concerned and say that Stephanie Menard used a cane and wouldn't be able to go far. And they also say that her husband, Dan, has diabetes and dementia. The couple's cell phone and Stephanie's purse was found inside their home after they disappeared. And again, back out here live, we just learned that the suspect, 62-year-old Michael Sparks, is in fact the suspect and person of interest, and he was arrested last night for murder on this road. We'll continue to follow up with police and get more information. We have learned that this morning, a little after 7 a.m., there is a press briefing that is expected to happen here at the scene. So, of course, we'll update you as soon as we get information.
All right, so that's what we're here for, is this new press conference update that's happening. Should be happening any moment. Waiting for the live. The guy's name is Michael Royce Sparks. And this was a community that I was told that like is, I mean, there's no murders, like violence and all that stuff. Supposedly these people were suing the ranch too. So I wonder if it was a thing about the lawsuit, some type of retaliation. Oh, I was like, what is that noise? That's Ricky. Police used an armored vehicle with hydraulic battering ram to tear down the home on Kissel Road, where Sparks lived before the arrest was announced. The entire ranch was locked down during the extensive search and late into the night, preventing some neighbors getting back home.
Investigators raided a home and
literally just
watch that. Okay. They used canines, helicopter to search for the missing couple. As far as I've heard, I don't know that they've been found yet. I don't know if they're going to announce something at this press conference. Was the body found? The dog is missing as well. What happened to the dog? Person of interest. They were reported missing. The couple's vehicle was found unlocked down the road from their home Sunday. Stephanie's purse was found inside the home, and both their cell phones were found at their home. Their dog, a small Shih Tzu called Cuddles, is also missing. Okay, KTLA live. KTLA, let's go. Here we go.
Suspecting foul play, and considering the suspect was booked for murder, it is possible that all this is connected, but we don't know exactly how. They say Stephanie Maynard's purse was found inside the home, also their car parked still at the property.
We are waiting for a news conference here.
We've made several attempts to contact the subject with no response. We breached the suspect's home, which is next door to the missing couple's home.
Now back out here live, as you can see, Redlands police still has a presence at the ranch this morning. We don't know if the search for the missing couple is still ongoing, but again, the suspect has been booked for murder. We are waiting for this press conference. It was initially slated for 7 this morning, but now we are told that it is being pushed to 8 o'clock. But that is the very latest for now. I'm Lena Bovin reporting live here in Redlands, KTLA 5 News.
Alina, thank you. Also breaking this morning, police say a San Fernando Valley homeowner stabbed a hot prowl suspect overnight. KTLA's Omar Lewis live at the scene in Winnetka with the details for us. Omar, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. That home invasion turning into a confrontation, ending with the suspect in police custody and a father defending his family. We want to show you the scene behind us here. You can see there is still an active LAPD investigation. They just broke down the tape moments ago. Police still in this neighborhood. They just wrapped up speaking to the homeowner here. But other homeowners tell us the suspect tried to break into multiple homes here in this neighborhood.
All right, good on him. All right, so they pushed back the press conference. Okay, so what I can do is I can just share some information in the meantime. Share some information. Redlands Police. All right. First of all, let me show you guys this. This was, I gotta check the Facebook group, but I was sent this screenshot. Give me a second to pull it up. If you guys could help out with the like button and everything else, because apparently I don't have notifications. A 30-minute notification went out, but not the actual live. Sucks. Okay. All right, so he was transferred to West Valley Detention in Ontario. Our hearts are broken. Rumor has it that while Stephanie was out, maybe shopping, Sparks leered Dan in his home. I'm sure he was holding his dog and something happened and killed him. In the meantime, Stephanie came home and Sparks told her to come get her husband and dog, and I guess at that point killed her too. That's the rumor until Sparks, I guess, tells his side of why. So they're thinking he lured them separately into his house. That's what I was wondering too. When they tore that house down, are the bodies in there? You know, could evidence be destroyed? I don't know. The other thing, I did get an email with a lot of information last night. The call that I had last night was amazing. I'm going to edit it today and post it again for the people that missed it on that live stream. But I did get an email with information about this. They just told me not to say where it came from. Once they got new owners, everything changed. It's so sad to see how things changed in the last 2 years. They had parties every weekend, and the restaurant was always open on the weekends, and everything closed down, and they charged more. Things were getting crazier, and they're crazier there, and people were dividing. And I'm so glad this person that they know moved out recently. To be honest, once she decided to be a nudist, which was out of the blue at the age of 69, I was like, what the F? Imagine, like, I don't know. Is there any nudist in the chat, first of all? That's what I want to know. And imagine your parent out of nowhere at 60-something, 70, whatever, 50. I mean, if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. But I would side-eye a little bit. Like, are you good? I don't know. Any nudists in the chat? They pushed the press conference to an hour further down. Let me put that on top here. Press conference. So we're just going to have to hang out. It doesn't make sense to leave and come back. So press conference at 11 in an hour. It was supposed to be now, and they pushed it back. Okay. Let me see what you guys are saying. Just at home, Beach Gal said. Well, all right, let me continue with the email. So this person's parent, out of nowhere, kind of decided, I'm going to be a nudist. Okay. Most people there, their family doesn't understand, and they don't talk to their family. Unfortunately, neither did Stephanie and Dan. Those are the victims that are missing. That this guy, Michael, is, they're saying he's the murderer. So they're saying most of these people don't talk to their family, apparently. Their family doesn't understand, and they don't talk to their family. Unfortunately, neither did Stephanie and Dan. Only one of their nieces they were in contact with. Once Tina, now this Tina, we talked about this last night with the person that called in. This was like a silent investor, but I think she's also the manager there. Once Tina and others took over, it started going downhill. This person says that their family member went back recently because it was more of her missing the old place like it was, but stopped playing poker and such since it's been bad. But what we heard about Tina, 1/3 owner, now was yelling at people and evicting them. Kind of like the person said last night. She wanted it to be younger people, as most living there are older. She started bringing in people that she knew from a halfway house, allegedly. And so younger people started coming in and out of jail, and things started to happen. Hearsay. She has about 36 lawsuits, but Stephanie and Dan had one against her too. This was the whole thing where I think maybe this has something to do with it, that these two people were suing the ranch or Tina, and now they're missing and deceased, and this guy has a murder charge. So Stephanie and Dan had one against her too, and the weekend they went missing, one of her friends heard on Saturday this past weekend, when this person was there, the other person was there, they heard Tina said she would get rid of her, Stephanie, one way or another. They have new security, which are actually people that live there, not real security. And they were not like that before. They were loving and never locked their doors or cars. That weekend they went missing, there was 2 break-ins on cars that never happened while this person's family member lived there. I always asked her why she didn't lock her car or trailer, and she said we're family. By the way, they're not religious or a cult, just people that are happy to be in their own skin. I still to this day don't really understand it, but whatever. Rumors, Mike was paid to do the job for money. Mike was dating Tina or liked her, allegedly. Newest one after your show was that someone called in and said Mike was the one that said he shot 2 people. And this person called in saying he admitted it. What? But what if this person called in to blame him and didn't do it, just put blame on someone? This person said that this family member said that Michael was a good guy too. I never met him, but it sounds of it like he was a super good guy and would never do something like this. But we all know anyone can be a suspect. Also, they're saying he might be dead too. We don't know. This whole thing has been crazy. I will keep you posted. Okay. The new membership emojis aren't updating. What? Oh. Oh, that's weird. Let me try on my phone. 1 second. I on the computer, I don't see it either. Let's see. On my second account, I see it, but let me go on Nick and Mel. The computer, I don't see it either. I see it on my phone. Hey, bro, OG. So, all right. So that I'm gonna clip the call later. We're waiting for the press conference. I'm gonna clip the call later for the people that missed it to post it because I think it was a really good call. And this email that I read, this person's family member recently lived out there, and they were saying that ever since the new management came in, including Tina, there was all these problems. And it was all about money. And according to this person, bringing in new people. We don't want the old people here anymore. We want to bring in these new people, supposedly from a halfway house, evicting people, which I thought that's what that person last night said, that they kind of got rid of her parents. They're getting rid of people. So the same stuff. Wow. All right, let me look what else we can see what they're saying on. Oh, and I want to see if I can get to the Facebook group. Did they accept me yet? See the. I want to get in the dark Facebook group so we can find out. Not that one. I don't think they've accepted me yet. What the hell? This is weird. What the hell is this? So somebody made a post. Okay, somebody named Tammy Wilkerson. This name sounds familiar because I thought this was one of the neighbors or something. Okay, let me see if I can pull up her name too on Facebook before I read this. Let's see if we can pull up everything on her. Tammy, I know. I thought she spoke to the media about this whole situation. Tammy Wilkerson. Here she is. Damn. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, we hit a little bit of a jackpot here. Somewhat. Check this shit out. Hold up. Okay. Tammy Wilkerson 4 hours ago. There is a cop car sitting directly in front of my house with its spotlights lighting up all of my place and what's left of the killer's house next door. So this is somebody that lives in that community. The cop will be here all night until morning with everything lit up. I'm guessing they don't want anyone tampering with an active crime scene. And they also haven't found the remains of my missing neighbors, who most like are somewhere else in the tunnels he's dug behind and under his trailer. The caller last night said this guy has tunnels out in the mountains and shit. I don't know if he they didn't know if he had tunnels in his house, under the house, but I'm literally traumatized from this entire day, and I'm pretty sure I won't sleep tonight knowing what's buried over there. Pretty sure I have PTSD from all of this. My heart is racing, my hands are shaking, and I have this effing lunatic for doing that to Stephanie and Dan and Cuddles, for terrorizing an entire community for 6 solid days. I effing hate Redlands PD for not taking this more seriously, for not knocking on doors sooner, like they finally decided to do on day 6. Redlands PD, you dropped the effing ball. You literally look stupid for doing such a bad job. You drug your damn feet, and now look what happened. Look what effing happened. The monster who did this, you effing guys have traumatized an entire community. F all the way off, Redlands PD. Damn, she's snapping. What kind of nudist ranch is this? I don't know. I don't really know anything about Nudist Ranch. We were talking about it last night. It's called Olive Del Ranch RV Park. They got a whole website, advertising, testimonials, upcoming events. You can call them, book them, everything. There's a calendar. Family nudist resort. Family friendly. Bring your kids. I don't know. So this lady snapping, she lives in their neighborhood. And, but yo, the aftermath, this is part of the aftermath. And people were asking if this guy was a hoarder. It seems like he was. They tore this ish down. Last night's live stream was crazy. If you missed it, you missed out. It was nuts. Wow. One way or another, this motherfucker's coming out. You can't hide forever. One way or another. What else does she go on to say? I think she put, well, let me see the comments first. One way or another, we're gonna find you. All right, let's see. I've literally been held hostage by the Redlands Police Department and a psychotic killer who was my next door neighbor. There's been a standoff all damn day into the night. The cops would not let me have my car, which, by the way, you can see SWAT team moving my car out of the driveway instead of driving it an extra 70 feet. If you missed that last night, let me show you. I posted a clip on my Twitter. I don't think I've seen houses demolished like that by like the Rook and stuff, but not to this level. This thing was moving cars, redirecting shit. Look at this. What is he doing? Pushing the car? Or he's gonna pull it? You lift that shit up? What are you? Oh! Like nothing, like a paper clip. Wow. I'm thinking he's moving this car out of the way to move to the side of the house. So I guess she's literally the neighbor that lives next to the killer. How wild is that, right? I'm gonna have to find out, let me see if I have a screenshot. Damn. I need a better picture so I can show you guys the victim's house, the alleged murderer's house, and then the neighbor right now that's ranting. I need like a overall pullout picture of it. So I get a bigger out. Oh, the boulders. Yank that shit. This is so gangster, man. I've never seen this before. Like, thank you, April. They're gonna check the car? Is that what's going on here? So I guess they pulled one car and there's another car they got into maybe to move it. Oh no. They're checking the car. He's gonna move the car out of the way. Is he gonna hotwire it? So this is the victim's house right here. The killer's house is right next door. Right? Imagine your next door neighbor, bro. Like the victims, the married couple and their dog. The psycho, that's a nice guy though. He's psycho but nice apparently, and he's very soft spoken. So, and then to the right is this lady, I guess, that's ranting. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't put it as ranting because maybe she has valid points. I don't know. Imagine living next to a killer, you know, and the whole fucking house is being torn down. They have all these spotlights all night. So, you know, maybe it's not the right word, but or I'm not a negative rant. She's probably justified in what she's saying. I think they want to get to the right side of this house.
Cool, just 3 miles from here.
I think they want to be able to get this
right off the nose.
Tic Cat, TikTok.
A little bit to the right, it seems.
They want to get to the side of this house so they can start.
Okay.
So I think this lady lived right here on the right side. Turn things up, I think. Crazy. Crazy. All right, so let's continue reading. Oh shoot, I'm sorry. Touching buttons. All right. So this lady's pissed. She feels she's been held hostage by the police department and a psychotic killer who was my next door neighbor. There's been a standoff all day and into the night. The cops would not let me have my car, which, by the way, you can see the SWAT team moving my car out of my driveway instead of driving it an extra 70 feet so me and my dog could sit in it and get out of the cold. They parked it 3 trailers down. Earlier, around 11 a.m., they made me put my dog in my car because she broke her head lead and tried to attack the police dogs. When they received info that my neighbor had called his family and told them he had killed 2 people. Oh. And he was going to kill himself. They made me leave the area with their guns drawn, and that was the last time I saw my dog for almost 6 hours. The car was running and the air was on, but I was almost out of gas and she had no water. That's a long time, even with AC, yeah, for the dog to be in the car. 6 hours? For hours, I pleaded with them to bring me my dog, and they said they couldn't, even though they were continually walking right past my car and could have got her. 6 hours later, they decided to bring me my dog, and they still left my car running an additional 3 to 4 hours, I guess. Finally, after my psycho neighbor surrendered, after nearly 12 hours, they finally let me come home, only to find they had unplugged my trailer hours ago. My other dogs were inside with no water, no air. All my food is ruined. And now when I look out the window, I can see inside this murderer's house, or what's left of it after they took the battering ram to it. And knowing 100% that there are 2 bodies and 2 dear friends somewhere in the nest of the tunnels. Wow. Bro, this is so crazy. That's one of the things I was thinking, that either this guy has the bodies in that house somewhere or in the tunnels. And the whole thing with Cheyenne yesterday saying that he was a really nice guy or soft-spoken. Other people said that too. They said that they couldn't tell that this guy would do something like that. You know, I don't know. I'm 61 years old, but my mind says I'm 30. I am LGBTQIA supporter 1000. I'm just here to have fun. Okay. So that's Tammy. Oh, God. Tammy, you want to call in? Yo, let's get a hold of Tammy. You know, can we call Tammy? All right, hold on. I'm going to add her as a friend. Oh, you can't send a friend request. It looks like this person you may not know this person. Damn. I'm gonna send her a message, but a lot of times those messages go in like to that box. Hi, Tammy. What's it called? I'm gonna try something. Let me try something else too. I got an idea. Might be too much though. I don't know if I should do it, but Tammy, are you watching out there? Tammy! Maybe if she's in the Facebook groups, I can message her. Tammy sounds like she'd snap. California, Tammy Wilkerson. Well, let me look her up in the news real quick first, because I know she was Tammy Wilkerson, elderly couple. Yeah, she has spoken with the news. Tammy Wilkerson. I think she was even on video. She's the couple's friend. Tammy. Okay, let me see. Is there a video here I can play? I think I can play this video. I wonder if Tammy has snapped in one of the Facebook. I feel like it'd be a really interesting conversation to talk to her, Tammy. I want to know what this guy's like, Michael Sparks. Sorry, I was looking at one of these posts. Somebody promoting a YouTuber and there somebody reply back talking, I guess ish. Tammy Wilkerson. Tammy. Oh, you know what? Let me just comment under her post. Because she's talked to the news, so maybe she talked to me. She seems pretty open, you know? Like she's like, doesn't want to talk. Oh, shit. Okay, can I comment here? Damn, you gotta be like her friend or something. I don't know how to get her attention. Anybody know Tammy? You know, let me text the lady that called last night. Let me text two people. Let's see. Hi. Okay. Was wondering, do you know Tammy Wilkerson? Curious to get in touch with her. In touch with her. Okay. So that's one person. And that's the lady from last night. Now let me reply back to this email that gave me some information last night. And I want to tell her too. I don't want to say this person's name. She didn't tell me. She told me not to say her name. Let me just text her. She gave me her phone number. Put out one more thing. Let's see if we could find Tammy. I should have went live on Facebook because maybe she'd be watching on Facebook. No, I don't want to call. No. No. I just want to text. This lady told me she doesn't want to talk on the phone, so. Do you know Tammy Wilkerson? Okay. All right, so I put out the 2 messages. We'll see if they get back to me. We'll see. And then yeah, I messaged Tammy, but the Facebook shit, like if you're not friends, it gets lost. Let me try calling this chick. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, it won't accept my call, I guess because we're not friends. She got a lot of followers. Oh wait, she has a TikTok. All right, let me try to send a. Damn, Tammy. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, okay. Trying to reach Okay, I left her a comment. I don't know if I can get her attention. Let me see what else. Any other? Wilkerson. Yeah, I left a comment on her TikTok. She hasn't posted in a long time. Since May. But, oh, look, I can message too. Let me do a message. We're going to try to do everything. Let me send a DM. Goes down. I have an idea too. I have an idea, but there's multiple Tammy Wilkersons popping up. I wonder how old Tammy is. Because that would help me. Okay. There's only a few options here. Or what her middle name is. Okay, I got an idea. Let me try this. Hang out with me, guys. We're waiting till till 11 for the press conference. So hang on with me. Anyway, we got to hang out, but could this be the person? Let's see. I don't think so. Let me try this address. Google Maps. No, it's not her. Okay. All I know, that might not even be her real name, but. I mean, I should be able to put, like, if I look up on Google Maps where this guy lives, the killer, and I Google Map, I don't know if it lets me go through the neighborhood. I should be able to pull up the address and then the information. 26,000 block of Kessel Road. Let's see. Kessel Road. Or doesn't let you go inside. Yeah, you can't go through the neighborhood. I was trying to do that. You know what I could do too, though? I have another idea. So we know the guy's name is Michael Roy Sparks, 62. Let me try that. Let's try to look up this guy. Michael. California. Wrong name. Sparks. Royce. 62. Yeah, I think I might have. Yeah, I think I got him. Yeah, I got him. So I got the actual address of his house. I won't be able to, I guess, do a street view, but I got his address at least. Oh. Is that it? Okay, let's see. Let's see. Your location report. That's him. Damn, there's not much information about this ranch area, his address. Yeah, it doesn't have anything. Because usually there's like this neighbors section and it'll tell you the people that live around him, but it's like blank. Damn. Tammy's in chat? That might be a different Tammy. Tammy, no? Hey, this is Tammy you texted. Tammy's clips? Are you sure? I don't believe that. Are you really? Hold on. No. I'm not. I'm looking for a different Tammy. You're not the neighbor, right? No, I think we're confused, yeah. Let me show you the person that's posting on Facebook. There's a lady named Tammy Wilkerson. You're a different Tammy. This person, Tammy Wilkerson, has been going off. Yeah, confused. Press conference, KTLA, 8 a.m. Okay, so in 20 minutes. If you guys could help me out with the like button, please, I'd appreciate that. Also, consider becoming a part of the mailing list if you're missing my notifications all the time. Oh, I'm still on this page. There we go. Tammy! That's a different Tammy. There's two Tammys. All right, let me check out KTLA. Oh, is the bot on? Actually? Nope. Um.
TAMMYYYY speaking head speaking head speaking head speaking head speaking head speaking head.
Stephanie. Nothing. All right.
Frank, this is one of our golf holes that we've been talking about for National Golf Month. Have you ever been to the quarry in Riverside?
No.
If you look into the quarry in Riverside.
All right, still waiting. Sorry, I'm getting all kinds of messages. Okay. I think there might be 3 Tammys. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Oh, really, Lindsay? Hold on. Hold on. Let me try that. So weird. There's like these addresses don't have like any information in the nudist colony. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah. All right, Lindsay. So the address, I was able to pull up something, but it doesn't show a Tammy in there. Let me see. Is there another Tammy? People living nearby. Ooh. I did find a Tammy. I wonder if that's her.
Thanks, Mel. A small token of appreciation.
Thank you, Jersey Dolphins. I did find a Tammy in the community. I don't know if that's her. That's weird. Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I could try and see. Oh, okay. Now there's different aliases. It says I'm 61 years old, so it can't be that one. What a mess. Hello? The good one? What do you mean? Oh boy. All right, sorry guys. All right. Will the real Tammy please stand up? I guess maybe I should just let it go. I can't find Tammy. I was hoping that she would reply to me because she seems like somebody that would. Let me see. Do they have her name in the... Okay, Tammy Wilkerson. Her name has definitely got to be Tammy Wilkerson. Because the news has her name like that. A friend, Tammy Wilkerson. The couple resided at Olive Nudist Community. Let me try another way. And Spark should have popped up. 62. Yeah, Colton. That's definitely this guy. Hmm. 10 minutes left to the press conference. So weird. Look up her name, but add Redlands next to it. Okay.
Essence to find the missing couple, Daniel and Stephanie Maynard, along with their dog. Redlands police say they were last seen at their home Saturday morning. Daniel has dementia and is diabetic. Eyewitness News reporter Leanne Suter with the details.
Concern continuing to grow for the elderly couple and their treasured pup. They haven't been seen since Saturday. And with each passing day, neighbors and friends say they are growing more and more concerned about their safety.
That they're going to come back. My gut feeling is that they're not.
For friends and neighbors, the fear continues to grow after Dan and Stephanie Menard and their beloved dog Cuddles simply vanished.
Each day just gets longer and longer and get more and more worried. There's just nothing. There's just not even anything to go off of right now. It's very concerning because this is just not normal for them at all.
The elderly couple was last seen leaving their home at the Olive Dell Nudist Ranch in Redlands on Saturday. Their vehicle found abandoned just down the road.
There's no way that Stephanie or Dan could have walked away from that car. She has a cane. It was at home. Her purse, their cell phones, things they would have never left, at home.
Investigators say Dan, who is 79 years old, is diabetic and suffers from dementia. 73-year-old Stephanie needs a cane. Friends say the couple, who was part of a possible lawsuit against the ranch, was being harassed and feared that may have had something to do with their sudden disappearance. The couple is very active in their church and the Olive Dell community. Dan, Stephanie, and Cuddles always together.
They're very sweet people.
That's her right there. I think that's her.
There's not a mean bone in their body at all, which makes this very confusing.
Friends say they are worried something sinister may have happened.
Fear of them not coming back. And if they do find them, how?
If you have any information on the missing couple, you are urged to call the Redlands Police Department. So far, there have been extensive searches, but no signs of either of them or their missing dog.
All right, they should be ready to go live soon. I was trying to track this person down, but I can't. For now, I don't know. It's weird. Normally, it's not that hard, but. Oh, you think that's her? I see Tammy Wilkerson. That's her Facebook page. I don't know. Check your email. Sandy, I saw that, but it does still kind of, I don't know, doesn't really guide me anywhere. Kind of. Redlands. Let's try on Facebook. Let's see. Nope. Damn, you can't comment or reply to this chick. Well, let me try this. No. Oh well. 5 minutes. Hopefully they give us a lot of info. There's nothing we can tell you. Number in Discord. Oh, give me 1 second. I'm gonna delete it after, but give me 1 second. I think the thing is I keep looking for an address to match, and it doesn't. But that person is 61. Let me try. Hold on. Let's see. Go to call. Fuck it. Maybe I'm gonna mute it though, but I try to call that number. It keeps failing. We're going to find out if they found the bodies or not. They're about to do a press conference. I was trying to locate this person that's been like very vocal on Facebook, but I guess they're hard to contact. Sammy. Went to Bryant High School. That's a clue right there. Bryant, Arkansas. Oh, this person is Arkansas. Let me try on my phone blocked. And the number doesn't work. All right, let's try another one. Hold on. Okay, we're waiting for the press conference. It should be on KTLA, but we'll see. Let me try this other one.
Confrontation with a San Fernando Valley homeowner. Police say the hot prowl suspect tried to break into the home. We'll have the latest on this breaking story in a live report.
Good morning. I'm Lena Bobian. We are live here in Redlands. Coming up next, an update to a story we've been following. A missing couple, an elderly couple. Now we're told that the next door neighbor has been arrested, booked for a murder charge. We'll have an update from Redlands Police coming up next.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Carlos Herrera. Southern Californians are taking advantage of the low gas prices.
Waiting for the update. I think this person might have had the right number, Hongen, but it just goes like to voicemail. And then I tried another number. I might try one more, a different one.
Coming up, we've got really great stuff happening for entertainment. Chris Kattan's joining us live to talk about SNL and also his new podcast with some other SNL stars. Plus, Jurassic Park, the 7th installment.
Morning news. Come on, what the presser?
See the marine layer out there. I know if you are heading out to the coastal areas, maybe you want to see that sun peek out a little bit earlier, but nonetheless, this early morning marine layer, this little onshore push, keeping temperatures fairly comfortable. Yesterday downtown was 80, today a little warmer at 82, starting to find some mid-90s through the inland areas, but a warm up through the weekend, much warmer next week, Ginger. We'll talk about it in just a few minutes.
All right, yes, and of course you can see with those temperatures at 102 degrees, that's going to be on the rough side, right? We do have so many things going on for your drive this morning. Let's take you first to look at that 5 freeway, the northbound
Stephanie Menard. Press conference. ABC.
Breaking news in the mystery surrounding the disappearance of a couple in Redlands. In just minutes, authorities are expected to release new details about the arrest they made last night. KTLA's Alina Bovian live from Redlands with the latest for us. Alina,
Box 11?
Frank, good morning. That's right. Redlands police, they are ready to give us that update. Now, we have Carl Baker right here behind us. He is the PIO for the Redlands Police Department. What we can tell you, the update as of right now, is that the next door neighbor, Michael Royce Sparks, 62 years old, has been arrested for murder. Let's take a listen.
Good morning. Last night, or yesterday afternoon, Redlands police conducted a search of a residence here at the Olive Dell Resort for a person of interest involved in the disappearance of Dan and Stephanie Menard. Last night at about 9:30, we located that subject and he was arrested. He has been charged with murder in the couple's death. The suspect is Michael Royce Sparks, 62 years old, and he was a neighbor of Dan and Stephanie's. This morning, Redlands police are back out on scene. Last night, there was significant damage that was done to the suspect's residence when we broke in to search it, and we had to secure the scene overnight to make sure that it was safe for personnel to enter. So this morning, we're waiting for that to be shored up so that we can begin a search. We have cadaver dogs that will be here from the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department, and we will be using those to try to locate the victims, Dan and Stephanie. We are confident that they are deceased and that they are still here on the property.
Wow. And on the property.
And I'm available to take any questions.
Has he given you any information on where to locate the bodies?
I can't speak to anything that he said, but we are confident that the bodies are here on site.
Has he been cooperative?
Let me say that he surrendered voluntarily. I won't say he's been cooperative, but he did surrender voluntarily last night after lengthy negotiations.
When you say that on the relationship between the couple and the neighbor?
I can only say that he's their neighbor. I'm not going to speak to what their relationship was.
When you say you're confident the bodies are on the property, do you mean inside this home as well? His home?
We believe the bodies are on the site of his home, yes.
Wow.
Yesterday morning, Redlands police were on site simply conducting further investigation, searching the area, knocking on the doors of neighbors. While we were here on site, we received information from a source that a person who was involved in their disappearance was here on the property. At that point, we locked down the property and we began the investigation and the attempt to locate and contact him. We did ultimately go to his home. We tried several attempts to contact him with no contact whatsoever, and eventually we did bring in equipment from the Riverside Sheriff's Office called a TAC CAT that we used to breach the home, make entrance, and then used remote video to search the area. Last night at about 9:30, we did locate him, and after some negotiation with him, he did surrender voluntarily.
Was he here?
Was he?
Any idea of his own motive? Why would he do this?
I'm not going to speak to motive. He was here in his home.
He was in the home?
Yes. He was under the home. Let me
under the home.
Clarify that. He was under the home.
Told us that he had some sort of tunnel underneath his home, and yesterday when SWAT responded, I saw their truck kind of fell inside. Are you able to confirm that it appears like there may be a tunnel or some sort of room you had?
I can't comment on that other than to say that he was under the home when he was located. I don't have any information on that.
Does the suspect have a prior record?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Is the ranch on lockdown? I noticed a lot of cars coming through this morning, so were they able to return to their homes?
The residents that aren't in the immediate area of the suspect and the victim's home were still on site while we were doing the search last night, and they've been able to remain on site. The area immediately surrounding his home was evacuated, but those residents are back now.
And just to clarify, were all three of them members of the resort? Did they live within the premises of the resort?
The victims and the suspect? Yes, they were all residents here.
All residents of the resort?
Yes.
And do we know how long they've been staying here? They look like permanent residents?
I don't know. I don't know how long they've been here. I believe it's been some time.
What happens now in the investigation?
Currently, we are trying to locate the victims. At that point, then we'll move on from there. But right now, our concentration is on first making the structure safe so that we can enter it, and then using the cadaver dogs and our search team to locate the victims.
Relatives, family members, close family members been in touch with you throughout this week of searching?
As part of the investigation, I know that detectives did speak with family members of the couple.
Are they local?
I don't know that.
Is there a reason you believe they're deceased? Is it because they've been missing for so long, or was there something specific that makes you believe that they are?
We have information to make us believe that they're deceased.
And is that the dog as well? Was the dog recovered?
We don't have any word on Cuddles, their dog.
Damn.
So yesterday when you went in with the heavy equipment and were tearing down the building, you didn't know that he was beneath the home at the time. Can you talk a little bit? I know you were concerned about the safety of the officers. Was there a fear that he was kind of lying?
And authorities continue to take questions there, but the news coming out of that news conference that
Like CNN, why you cut it off?
Sadly, they believe to be
Using the
deceased.
cadaver dogs and our search team to locate the victims.
Is that the dog as well? Like, was the dog recovered?
We don't have any word on Cuddles, their dog.
So yesterday when you went in with the heavy equipment and were kind of tearing down and going in, you didn't know that he was beneath the home at the time. Can you talk a little bit? I know you were concerned about the safety of the officers. Was there a fear that he was kind of lying there somewhere and wait for those officers?
We believed that he was in the home, and as a precaution, we used the equipment to make the entry and search the home.
And you believe the murder took place here on the property?
I don't have any information on where the murder occurred, but we do believe that the bodies are here on the property.
So backtrack just a little bit. How was it exactly when he voluntarily surrendered? What was he inside his property? Was he under a tunnel under the property? Can you just walk us through that a little bit more?
He was underneath the home on his property, and we located him during the search and negotiated with him to exit.
Was he in the process of doing something in particular while he was under his property?
I don't know.
Was it more of a crawl space type thing, or just where the tunnel?
I'm not going to comment on exactly.
Come on, we want to know if it's a tunnel.
To be clear, you don't know where the bodies are. You're going to be conducting a search today to figure that out.
We are conducting a search using cadaver dogs and search teams. We believe the bodies are on his property, but we haven't confirmed that.
Has he led you to believe that?
From authorities on a story that just kept getting more bizarre as the days went on, and now it appears to have taken a tragic turn. Just giving an update in the case of this missing Inland Empire couple arresting a neighbor for the murder of the couple. Authorities believe the bodies are somewhere on the property, they say, and the suspect was arrested. Some negotiation involved there. Apparently, they found him underneath his own property, but arrested without incident.
They're still looking for the bodies, which leads to many more questions. That suspect's home was, looked like demolished, right? Once police arrived.
If you've been seriously injured anywhere in SoCal, the attorneys at Sweet James will be there to help you with
this morning across the street.
You're hurt in a car, motorcycle, trucking, or bicycle accident.
Oh my God.
Sweet James has the courtroom experience to deliver larger-than-life results. You'll need help getting the medical treatment you need and the money you deserve. you'll pay nothing until we win.
All right,
so if you're hurt in an accident...
Too many windows open. Oh my god. One of these articles got me. Oh, my computer froze? Oh shit. Got it. Got it. All right. So, I mean, I wish I could have heard the rest, but it seems like they cut it off. Both stations cut it off. Body, they believe, is on the property. Wow. All right. What I can do is I can call Cheyenne for a little bit. They'll call the person that I called last night. I don't know if she's available, but I can call her if she has a few other thoughts, and then call it for now. What I am going to do later is post the phone call from last night. I'm going to clip it when I have time. But I don't know. I think this is her. Yeah. I got a blind call, but let's see if she has anything. Just a few thoughts. Sammy. No, she might not be available. Okay, that's fine. We'll try it next time then. That's fine. We spoke to her yesterday. Let me try one more thing too before we call it. One more thing. Let's see. And by the way, if they head out there later and there's a chopper over the scene, I will definitely stream it. Nah, number doesn't work. Doesn't work. All right, well, we didn't use the notification apparently this morning, so we should have notifications for later. I wonder what they mean by underneath the home. It doesn't look like that place has a basement. Did he make some type of structure? Did he dig into the ground? I don't know. Really weird. And it's believed that the bodies are on the property, probably the dog too. And they said this guy seemed like such a nice, well-spoken, friendly guy. What happened? How do you go from a nice, friendly person to murdering 2 people and a dog? Damn, it's wild, man. Hell's mental health, I guess. Yeah, it is murky. She was probably she was actually texting me though, but she's probably busy. She might be working. Who knows what she's doing? Katie, Jordan, thank you for the membership. Appreciate that. Things acting weird. The chat. Okay, here we go. Jersey Dolphins again. Thank you for the 10. Booler, thank you for the 5, and thank you for the membership. All right, I'm gonna head out for now, guys. I'm gonna call it for now, but I'll probably be back later. Especially if there's a chopper or something. And, yeah, be safe. Take care. Bye. Bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Thank you so much. Hit the like button, subscribe, check out the mailing list, check out the Chase channel, please. Don't forget, subscribe to the Chase channel. And if you're interested in the mailing list for notifications, check that out too, all right? Peace. Bye. Bloop, 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 bloop.